Howdy heck guys, it's May long weekend here, or May 2-4. Getting ready for a little off-road trip into the country with the dogs. They're ready to go. Heather, we're going into camp for a couple nights, and we're all loaded up ready to go. So I'm going to take you along for the ride, let you know how we get things done. A few shots here and there. It'll be pretty chill, but I'm excited to take you along for the journey. So let's go. Egg and cheese. Nice. Well, we've reached a dead end, or a bank of snow. Pretty sick spot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can we drive in?
Well, we're looking down at a little stream there. We gotta go over this with the truck though.
Right.
I don't know how that's gonna work out. It's a bit of a dip, you know. Try it out.
Yes!
Good job, camera woman.
It was a long ride.
What?
It was a long ride.
So this is our spot in some random pit. We made it about 60 kilometers in the road before we hit a big snowbank. We're pretty high up in the country now, in the middle of Newfoundland in the interior. Not a bad spot though, is it, Head? So just down through there, it's hard to see, but there's a nice size brook down there, running into a lake behind us. So that'll be a spot for the canoe and the raft, and we can go down there tomorrow and fish, and it's a nice spot. Nice spot. I'm gonna have to make a trail down through here, because still a bit of snow there. A few feet of snow, what? Head?
What?
A few feet of snow down there. Anyways, we'll make a little path down to, there you go, good view there. Focus in, but there she is. Might be a nice spot for the trout. How many caribou is that now, Heather?
7.
How many? 7? Caribou number 7. Out on the road where we came in through. Don't even know we're in.
know.
So this is a new wood stove I have for my new Snowtrekker canvas tent that I've got recently. What we have to do before we use the stove tonight in the tent where it's brand new, I have to burn it off for 2 or 3 hours out here under the tarp. It's pouring rain now. As soon as we got in, it started raining just as we got the tent up. But in order to burn off any of the strange odors that this will emit and some of the chemicals that could be harmful for the lungs potentially, you need to do it outside before you bring it in the tent the first time. Once it's all burned off, then we'll be able to take it to the tent and have a nice fire this evening. I got my tent pipe hoisted here on this log, and that'll keep it upright. So it's time to start a fire. So basically what it is, that there's like oils in the middle, and you want to burn those oils off the stove. Again, harmful, not good to be breathing in, and it's a funny smell. So that's what we're at right now. Listen to that crackle though, so nice, isn't it? First burn in the old stove ski. Wicked. Can't wait to get her in a tent. Then it's going to be a real treat. You can see there where the stove pipe is burning in, it's changing color. It's kind of white where my finger is, and up above it's still shiny, but that'll all burn off. Heather's over there getting a lunch. A few grilled cheeses on the way. God love her, boy. Look at her. Feed coming. We'll cook that on the stove. No doubt.
Alright.
They're done. This is a pretty cool little thing. That pan's a bit, well, just to keep things off to the side, but not on it. To make room for other things cooking, you know.
Yeah.
What am I gonna have for a beer, Hez?
You're recording this one.
Nope.
She rather just give it that.
I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna try juicy ass IPA.
You've already had it.
I've had it before. Here's your beer.
I still want to dirty up my coffee mug.
Yeah, I hear you. We'll rinse it. How's it gonna dirty it? It's only beer.
I want my coffee to disappear.
Fair deal. We had a nice little view though, don't we? Kinda. I can see it from here.
I'll tell you something, I'm just happy.
What?
The tent is up now. Stove's getting done.
Yeah.
We can relax for a second.
Yeah, I agree. That's the The worst is over now that we got our little camp established.
Yeah. That was the worst.
Ooh, hot.
That was the worst for me.
Yeah, well, who cares? You know, May 2-4. May 2-4. Grilled cheese, cheers. Cheers. Pretty golden grilled cheese, isn't it? It's life. There you go, put them on top. And then I'm going to make short. That's how it's done. You can do it. I'm not saying you can't. I just want you to have quick success. So you want to find a spot to put the match in, like probably into here.
Okay.
Alright, Heather's going to start a little feather stick fire.
Oh, I cracked it. Does that matter? Shoot.
New one. And no further.
Okay.
Strike one.
Strike one. Oh, I got it now.
Yeah. The further in you get it, the better. And the deeper. You want to get it deep. Because the sticks below aren't catching them, you know what I'm saying? You want the flame to start at one of the lower ones and rise up through them all.
That's for my last attempt, and then I'll give it to you.
No, take your time.
You don't want to use all your matches.
Lots of matches, I got all kinds of them in it. There you go. No, what else? Did it?
Yes, how does it go out?
Let's try again, because it's, you know, matches are subtle. You got it. This is the one. That should work. Now you want to arrange it and make sure to get some of these smaller sticks here. There you go. You got it. Not easy, Hez. Stove's just about burned off there now. It's just cooling. Then we'll take it and put it in the old tent, which is all set up. So, day 2 on our little May long weekend camping off-road adventure here. Started off today with a bit of sun. Looks like there's some misty rain sweeping in, but I don't think it's going to be like yesterday. It picked up pretty hard when we got here, but that was okay. We had a nice run in, couple hours on a dirt road here in central Newfoundland. We were looking to get into Mealpeg Lake, but as you've seen there, we hit a wall of snow. So we turned around and came back a little ways. We got camp all set up, and it's a beautiful spot. Got the new canvas tent going on, wicked set up. Stove burned well last night. We were kept cozy. I did shut the stove off around, I don't know, 12 o'clock as we were passing out. A bit before that, let it burn out, and it wasn't a cold night, so we were fine in our sleeping bags. But nice spot in here, nice setup, and looking forward to day 2. So the tent is a Snowtrekker Crew 8x8 model. I think they advertise it as a 1-person, but you can fit 2 in there pretty good. And we had the 2 dogs. I got it tied down in 4 spots, guide out. The points they provide, so it's guide out right here. Got a guide out on the back. Guide out again right here. Looks like it came a bit loose. I don't know if I'm doing that right. It should be out like this a little bit more. There you go. And well, that's actually, I got 5. So 1 on this side, 1 over here, 1 on the back, and I got a couple in front, and that gives us a bit extra volume inside. Heather's in there laying back. I made a little X there with these logs, tied them together, so that keeps the stovepipe in place when it gets windy. Smoke's a bit white now, it's not burning too well. Must be smoldering in there. Generally you like a nice clear smoke coming out. And they also have a little spark arrestor on top of this, so that controls, you know, anything that might shoot out of the stovepipe. There's also a couple nice vents right here. Goes through the other side. So if it gets too warm, or it might get maybe a bit smoky in there, you can open them up as you want. Pretty neat. And then finally I got a tarp set up out here. So she's all set up. A couple towels are drying off. The dogs were lying on them here yesterday when it was raining underneath the tarp. Use that one to dry them off before we put them into the tent. But so this is where we had our fire yesterday. Later on today now we're going to roast a chicken over this fire. It's going to be fun. Spit roast it. And here we got a little safe zone, a little dry area under the tarp to keep you know, our coolers and the bag that I had the stove and the tent in. And this is an old fish box. We get flipped it over and use it as a seat. So pretty good spot. I'm gonna go down now to the stream, and I think I'm gonna try for a fish. What are you doing, bud? One. How many cups are you gonna have? About 3 maybe. 2. 2 capfuls of freshly ground coffee. And number 3, because we want to wake up. Alright. What do you think?
Perfect.
Enough?
Mm-hmm.
I go overboard?
Nope.
There's a lot of coffee in there.
I'm tired.
Huh?
Hey, Saku. I'm tired.
You're sick.
Bear's having a sick day.
Here got into the old caribou. Or moose. She found some moose guts or caribou guts or something. How many times did she puke, Heather?
4.
4? Oh, 4. Really?
Uh-huh.
3?
I thought you said 4.
No.
Oh.
Maybe it was 4. Anyways.
A lot is the answer.
She's got a bad tummy right now, to say the least. Anyways, let's wait for that to get ready. Oh, waste of coffee. That's alright. Feed that to the ants and the spiders.
Saku, you gonna eat it?
Zach, what are you doing?
You gonna eat it?
What you doing, buddy?
What about you, caribou guts?
Yeah, no. Yeah, she'd eat it right now if you had it in front of her face. Caribou.
Sleepy.
Say?
Like, it's not like what it was last time.
How many times did she throw up?
Oh, now it's a million. Justin.
Bear. Are you gonna eat caribou guts again, Bear? You shouldn't. You know the outcome. Saku. Zach, come back in now for a little bit.
What do you want me to do about FOOD?
Cooking a little midday brunch out by the fire. It's way too warm in the tent to be cooking in there this hour today. You gotta get the stove way too hot, so get the fire going. Heck.
Oh. There's that.
Nice catch, Bear.
Probably not sit right there, hey?
What?
Because I'm not going to get out.
No, I'll push you out. Heather's getting ready for the big voyage. Yeah, you're gonna have to keep her out. Heather's going out for a practice spin. She got a big voyage in the raft. She's going down around here, or this river slash brook kind of. It meanders through and goes down to the road we came in on. There's a bridge. I'll meet her down there with the dogs. It's not too far, probably half a kilometer max. No rapids, no rough water. Heather, you ready to go?
No.
Well, practice run here. I'll get you geared up now. That's okay. That rock won't do nothing. What's she doing? What is it? That, my friends, is the alpaca raft. Heather controlling it in fine fashion. Going? All right. Bon voyage. Come on, Bear. Let's go. How was it?
Amazing. I was talking to the GoPro.
Okay, just hop out. Oh yeah, professional rafter. Look over. That's the spray deck there. You had that done up all the way?
All the way.
Yeah, didn't get wet? Nothing.
Only when I was getting out.
Just your arms and stuff. That water comes off the paddle anyways.
Oh yeah, I was spraying myself with the paddle.
Took you like 8 minutes. Anyways,
Best.
that was fun. Good job.
Day 2?
Huh?
Day 2?
Day 2, yeah. Day 2, getting ready for the chicken roast. So, we got a couple Y sticks that we just got, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, you helped me. Carried them around, didn't you?
I did.
You did, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to put one in here. We got a stick all done up that we're going to use to roast it on. It's too high, but it's kind of where we want it.
Maybe not when you hammer it down.
Yeah, no, we'll hammer it now. And,
Towel swinging in front of your face.
what's that? Towel? I gotta get it, sharpen this up a little bit. Sharpen up the stick here now. Excited for this chicken, you?
I'm very excited for the chicken.
The big May 2-4 chicken roast. A little better. Now, I almost want to bring it in actually. A little closer. Put this way. Kind of want it just in front of the fire. Should get everywhere. Seems pretty solid. Not going over it. Number one. Get this log knot on it. Make my axe go blunt after the round, right?
Hey, Saku.
And somewhere around there, I don't know if that's too wide. What do you think?
A little lopsided.
Yeah, well, we're gonna nail it in. The longer the better. We have a bit bigger fire then,
Okay.
I suppose. Right there.
Saku, go on, buddy.
What you doing?
Just his little curly self.
Okay. Try it right there. Okay. Seems alright.
Woo! That's great. What do you think, Bear? Barry, leave it. Are there any innards in it? Really?
Saku's like, I'll be here when it's ready.
I'm ready to eat it.
Chicken's on the go. Put it on 640. I don't know if it'll take a couple hours. Not really sure. Haven't done a chicken before. Quite a few wild ducks, but no chicken. It's a nice sized chicken, so definitely I'm thinking the ducks I've done were about an hour and a half, if I remember. But we'll see. We'll keep testing it out. You want it right where you can barely hold your hand, you know? That's the perfect temperature. If you can't hold your hand there, that's where you want the chicken. Now we're going to lie down in this lovely little bed. 2 hours and 10 minutes. Give her a go. Looks to be well done to me. the wings and stuff are, and the legs. See the breast. Oh, wrong way. Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh wow.
It's almost overdone.
Wow, it's really white.
Isn't it? Can never be too safe with chicken, you know? Oh, I cut my finger. Okay. Pause. It didn't turn out too good, did it? Nice little gash. Nothing serious. Blood on the fork. Or take ketchup.
Clean it anyway.
Anyways, the chicken's done though, isn't it? I should have took it off that stick, see, but look. Can you see it? Mm-hmm. We almost could have got away with taking it off a half an hour earlier, I don't know. Better safe than sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Well.
Got a lot of zoom and unzoom happening.
Do you want a piece?
Yeah.
Right into the bone, it's done well. Here.
Ooh. Hard to get a focus.
It's good though. Anyways. Won't be the last chicken I roast over the fire, are you?
No.
Well, you guys just zoomed in. I'm like,
I'm trying not
up
to.
my nose or what?
I'm bad
In my mouth as I chew. Anyways.
How you feeling about it, Bear?
We'll be roasting chickens for many years to come. Might be a May 2-4 tradition.
Oh, smoke it out pretty quick, huh?
There goes Heather. We're here on our last morning and she's taking the dogs out for a little spin. Bear's gotta go for a walk in the morning to do her number 2, you know. If we leave her tied on, she won't do it. She needs to be walking around. So we fed him and Heather took him out for a walk. Well, Heather fed him actually while I got the fire going here this morning. Gonna heat up the wood stove now so we can boil the kettle and sit back and have a coffee. But it's been a great weekend. Great May 2-4 getaway. We had some good feeds, you know. We had a nice little drive in here, seen lots of caribou. After seeing 7 caribou now. You know, we did a bit of, well, Heather was in the raft yesterday, that was fun, and everything else. I did a bit of fishing. I fished around yesterday afternoon for, I don't know, 2 hours, but not a thing. There's a couple small steadies in the stream, and then where the stream runs out into the lake over there, not far from here, but nothing. Still a bit early in the season, I don't know what it is, but anyways, that's it. I'm just happy to get out here now. I do enough fishing. It's just nice to get out and relax, slow things down a little bit, but that's it. We'll kick back now and enjoy the rest of this day, and we'll probably leave later on this evening. I'm not going to dig it out, but over there is my first aid kit. So super important. I had that along too after cutting my finger last night. It was nothing serious, but you know, decent little gash. I'll fix it up now this morning. I did a rough job yesterday because I was too excited to eat the chicken. But I had a bit of gauze and wrapped it up in tape. So I'll use the kit now and fix it up later on. All patched up, bit of polysporin on her, and a band-aid, ready to go.
What did you mean there?
First breakfast on the new stove. Deadly. We only had coffee yesterday. We had our brunch out on the fire. Little piece of plastic leaned up against the stove. Already got some battle wounds. Oh man. That's it. That's what it's made for. So this one comes with a little damper pin that goes through the pipe. Plus it has the damper in the door. But my old one, my other canvas tent doesn't have this little pipe. So that makes it burn better. Keeps the smoke from coming out the door, out through here and into the tent. Gets a good draw, you know. And I didn't have it in the first night and we were finding that it was getting smoky in here. Because I couldn't figure out how to get it in there, but it certainly makes a difference. Come on in, heads. I think where the pipe here is more narrow on this stove, it needs it to get a better airflow in the stove. That's, I don't know, I guess that's why they added, or just overall makes the stove burn more efficiently. I'm not quite sure, but it's a nice addition to the new stove.
Very usable.
So it's open now. Now it's closed off. But I'm cooking, so I'm going to open her up. We got the door open too. Now it's open. What kind of sleeping pad you got there, Heather?
What kind?
Yeah, what is it?
Climate.
You like it, hey?
I love it. It's insulated and it's much better than sleeping on the boughs.
We're just packing down camp now and Heather's getting the air out of her sleeping pad. When'd you get that? Just before Christmas, didn't you?
I got it at a Black Friday sale.
Yeah. Sleeping way better with that, hey?
Yeah, and this one comes with a sheet.
Yeah.
This one.
There's some stuff over there. Yeah, what's that? Like a
It makes
cover, is it?
It's a cover because you can wash it in the machine, and it has a little slit so you can put clothes in it for a pillow.
Okay, yeah, it's nice, good rig. I'm just using the Thermarest as always, but you know I might upgrade for the luxury trips.
And underneath it's insulated.
Yeah, wicked.
Damn it.
Good eye. You picked that out yourself, didn't you?
I did.
Not easy.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Getting the air out of her by. Gotta roll her up.
Mine is so much better.
Man, this is sick. No burn holes in this one though. See, you don't gotta patch it up. That's what I like about it. Especially when you're out for a long haul, you don't want to be patching up your sleeping pad all the time. So that's what I'm used to. What are you doing? We gotta go. This sucks. See you, boys. See you after, boys. We're doubling up in the alpaca. See you, Sack. Look at beer. We're at it.
What?
Hey?
Beer, come save us.
We fit pretty well, don't we?
Oh.
You can see when my lens is scratched up there. Look at this. Brutal. Gonna have to get that fixed up. Come on, Sack. Let's go. Bear's following us, but Saku's just back where we started. Just doesn't want to leave, does he? What's he at? Here he comes, here he comes. This is fun. It's the best thing we've done all weekend. Got her knocked. Bye, got her knocked. Who's bearing on ahead? This is crazy. Incoming rocks, incoming rocks. Here! The voyage is over. We're back to port. That wasn't a bad spin, though, was it? Okay. Like when I was a young boy.